Yes, guys, welcome back to SFeatleyTV. We're here for another live stream again, and we're here for the Arsenal gossip column. We're gonna sit here and moan about Arsenal as usual, like we do every week. Because is there anything to be positive about? Maybe, maybe not. Let's see. Let's get into it and see how we go. Obviously, there are games going on tonight, so big up everyone that is watching. Atletico Madrid embarrassing Man United right now. Love to see. Liverpool just embarrassing Leeds. Love to see. But yeah, so let's get into it. So obviously, 4 spots in our hands. Should we start with that topic, or should we start with the Henry topic? Let's start with Henry topic because that really grind my gears. I don't like it when other fans, or supposedly fans, like who beforehand used to treat these players like gods, like Henry, Perez, Lundberg, Keown, like Adams and that, right? When they decide to speak up against the manager, right, and decide they want to not speak up against the manager, but expect the manager to at least get a certain aim and target because they held the club to a higher standard, they get absolutely torn to shreds. They actually get torn to shreds. I'm talking about Thierry Henry here. Now, Thierry Henry came out and said that with Arsenal, the amount of money that's been spent, and Man United just had it off the post, and he went 2-0 down. As much as like they've had them with all the money that we spent in the summer, we should be aiming for top 4, and we should be getting top 4. And I agree, we should be. We should be aiming for that. We're a big club. We like to say we're a big club, so we should be having big expectations for this football club. So when he expects us as a club to get the highest grade possible, which is top 4, to get Champions League football, to go buy better players, to then push further on so we can then go challenge for the league. Why is it fans are now coming out and slating him? Technically, when I say fans, they're Mikel Arteta fans, right? They're not Arsenal fans. They're Mikel Arteta fans. They back their manager over their football club, right? Their manager means more to them than their football club, right? Because they can make any sort of excuse instead of coming up with the highest standards for the club. Right. These people are not Arsenal fans. They are not Arsenal fans. Fact. If you have the audacity to, you can criticise, but abuse, slag off the king that is Thierry Henry, the guy that has won us an invincible title, right? That some of these fans crave more than a frigging Champions League for some weird reason, because their mentality is that shit. To live off that, to let me think, win us a double, get us to a Champions League final, right, with some memorable performances, to have a go at him, who embodies Arsenal, who loves Arsenal. When the statue was revealed to him outside the stadium, he was in tears. He was emotionally in tears about it because of how much he loves this club. And when we were embarrassed 4-0 one time, I believe, at Anfield, he walked out of the studio because he couldn't bear watching it. He couldn't bear watching his side like that. That's how much he loves this club and how high of a standard he holds it to. And to have his own fans criticize, slag off and abuse him for what he expects Arsenal to achieve, which should be the bare fucking minimum of what we should achieve, is disgraceful. It's disgraceful. if you have the audacity to slag this man off, abuse him, you can criticize. You can criticize players. Not a problem. You can criticize their opinion. It's the whole point of debates. But if you slag off and abuse him, right? Like one guy just literally just put out a tweet. And don't forget, this guy probably wasn't even fucking born when Henri was here, right? Don't forget that. Some of these pricks with these accounts, I literally asked him, said, how old are you? I literally put him in, replied as a tweet, how the fuck old are you? And answer the fucking question. 16. So I said, you have the audacity to sit there and have got a man who, by the time you were even scratching your dad's underpants, had won a Premier League, a double, and including that would be 2 Premier Leagues, 3 FA Cups, got us to a Champions League final, our only ever Champions League final captain in the side. You have the audacity, and he's our all-time leading goal scorer as well. You have the audacity to criticize, slag off, and abuse him. Him. How fucking dare you? Like I said, before you were even a thought in your parents' brains about having kids, he was winning Premier League titles, mate. Probably winning Premier League titles before your fucking parents got even together, mate. And you're sitting there slagging him off. How dare you? How dare you? You are not Arsenal. Anyone that has done this to Henri online are not Arsenal fans. They're plastics. They're a bunch of plastics. They are not Arsenal fans on not any order. No, I don't care. I don't care who it is. Right? You have no right. You have no right to slag him off. You have the right to criticise. You have the right to question. You have not the right to slag off and abuse. At all. You don't just have to slag off or abuse anyone. Right? But to do it to your all-time leading goal scorer is disgraceful. Disgraceful. You wouldn't see Man United fans go and do that to Cristiano Ronaldo because he expects Ragnick to go and win us the league. Or he expected Ollie to finish in top 4. You wouldn't dare see them do that. You wouldn't see Chelsea. You wouldn't see Chelsea do that to Didier Drogba. You wouldn't see Man United fans do it to Roy Keane. Gary Neville even. And he's quite outspoken on the club. Right? You wouldn't see him do it to Liverpool, do it to Steven Gerrard. Who the fuck are you to do it to Thierry Henry? Who the hell are you? I watched him growing up. He was by far, I don't care, you could put Aguero in the conversation, you could put anyone you bloody well want. He was by far the best ever striker to grace the pitch of a Premier League, in the Premier League. Ever. Hands down. I don't care what anyone else comes up with. So you have no right to slag him off. Absolutely no right. And these people are also people that are probably sat there at the end of the transfer window who, don't forget, at the start of the transfer window, we're giving it all the big and saying, this is how it works in transfer business. We're going to sign this player. We're going to sign that player. Don't worry. This is how it works. It takes its time, but Arsenal will get his players, right? So when he didn't get his players and we got absolutely nothing, right? Absolutely fuck all. What did they come out and say? Yeah, but at least we didn't panic buy. Right? It doesn't quite work like that. Like, we didn't get when we didn't get Valovic, for example. They were like, yeah, but like if we didn't have, that's why we had a backup target in Isak, and like we'd have to pay 70 million if we have to pay 70 million, right? And then when that didn't work, it said, yeah, but at least we didn't panic buy. Flip flop, flip flop, flip flop, flip flop, flip flop, flip flop. Right? Change their opinion when they realise their opinion is wrong. Right? And they've got the audacity to sit there and go, that's how it works. I sat in Twitter spaces and I had 17-year-olds telling me how it works in transfer business. And I'm like, excuse me. How old are you? I was watching us win league titles before you were born. Don't tell me how it works at the top level of the game. Because I've seen it done. I've seen Arsenal do it. It used to be telepathy with David Dean and Wenger. If he knew he wanted a player, David Dean knew it and he had to go buy him. Right? That's how it used to work. And it used to work to a tree. Right? And he's sitting there telling me how it works now. How the hell do you know? Right? Have you ever seen Arsenal win a league? No. Have you ever seen Arsenal win a Champions League? No. I ain't either, by the way. But you haven't seen Arsenal win a double either? No. So who the hell are you to sit there and say this is how it works in football at the top level of the game? You've never seen us win anything at the top level of the game to make it prove that it works. So, like, shut up. Because you're talking absolute waffle. You're talking utter bollocks. Right? Why don't you actually go learn from people like, and I don't want to call people out that are really experienced. I don't want to call out their ages, but like, go learn from people like Kenny Ken, for example. Go learn people of Ches, for example, of Lee Gunners channel, who's been on here. He's been an Arsenal fan since 1968, something like that. 1968, something like that. He's been an Arsenal fan. And you have the audacity on social media to tell him how it works in football. Right? He's watched more Premier Leagues than you've got fucking grades in fucking GCSEs. So, right? Because you lot ain't even got to fucking A levels yet, and you're trying to tell him how it works in football. Yet, by the way, you're slagging off and having a guy who's been at the top level of the game, scored the most goals for this fucking football club, and in doing so, written history for this club, right? And has won us top honours at the top level of the game. And you have got the audacity to go online, abuse him, slag him off, and tell him how it works in football, and he should shut his mouth. Bullshit. Bullshit. Right? Why don't you shut your mouth, right? And actually learn from the experienced Arsenal fans that have been there, seen it, and watched this win things. Watch this win titles. Not your fucking FA Cups. Your fucking titles. Right? Your big honours. Right? Learn people off them. Right? Because they know more. Right? You can have your opinions. Right? But don't fob off anyone that's been there, seen it happen. Right? Because they've experienced it at the top level of the game. Simple. Yes, football evolves. Yes, it does. But if you've never seen us win a league, how the hell do you know it works at the top level of the game? You don't. You ain't seen us win it. Simple. Right? Simple. Right? Question, criticise, but don't ever slag off someone's opinion. Right? Especially when they have given your club a hell of a lot of success. A hell of a lot. There you go. Right, that's my 15-minute rant over about frigging Henry and these fans that have had a go at him. I can't. Do you know what? It's funny because he's already had this before as well from the same bunch of fans. Oh, because I love Arteta so much, right? Because I prefer Arteta over this fucking football club. Because what? He won a fucking FA Cup. Yippity shit. Oh, he won an FA Cup. What did Ed Wenger do in his first season? So what? So what? It's got 3% more of a win percentage than Wenger in his first 100 games. What do we win, mate? What did we win in those 50 games, man? In those 100 games, man? An FA Cup. Well done. Do you know what Finger did? Double. Double. Yeah, and I'm doing it that way. Double. Yeah? Go fuck yourself about your percentages. Right? Arsene Wenger. Arsene Wenger is as... Mikel Arteta is better than Arsene Wenger. I don't like Arsene Wenger because of how he's left the club in the state. But you're saying Arteta's better than Wenger. You need psychiatric help. Someone needs to call him a doc. Someone needs to call these people doctors. Right? There needs to be therapy sessions on this club if that's really how they view Arteta. Right? Really. Really. Because there's something wrong. Seriously wrong. Right? Jesus Christ. And I thought I heard it all. Right? And that's why we're a laughing stock. Anyway, make sure you hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the share button if you haven't already. I know loads of people are doing their watch-alongs and everything. Man United are playing tonight. Big games going on. But we're chucking the content out there. I know it's supposed to be done on Tuesday, and I didn't get to chance to do it yesterday, so I'm doing it tonight. Getting it out of the way. We've got also a quick review session of the season of the day one of testing. So I've quickly got to make a team, make a fan actually. So yeah, I'll go quickly do that. So I won't be live for long, but do make sure you smash the like button. That's on this SFeatley F1, by the way. I haven't changed the name, so I need to change the name again. Do-do-do-do. There you go. But yeah, get your comments in, get your questions in as well. I'll try and answer any of those questions about Arsenal Football Club as we go along. We're going to move on to, obviously, we played Wolves last week. Crucial win. Absolutely crucial win. Right? Had to win that game. We did win that game. We got the point that we wanted. 3 points that we needed, especially when we went down to 10 men. Right? Unbelievable that we managed to get to the Molineux and we pulled that off. I was really worried about that game. I wasn't confident at all going into that game. It gives me more confidence going into this game because we are at home. We have home advantage. It's still going to be a tough game. Wolves are going to play, I think, probably a similar to the way they played before. The problem is they do struggle to score goals, but they also struggle to let goals in. So we've got to be on the top of our game. It might be another scrappy midfield battle game that's going to be as boring as fuck. Right? We just got to keep our discipline. We need to keep the discipline. Right? We did well in the Brentford game. Need to do it again. Keep doing it. Discipline. Right? We can't afford any more red cards as it is. Discipline. Right? Is my biggest concern. So, yeah. And I will bring up how the table looks going into the fixture. Might be doing this only today, but as the regular panelists aren't available today, so it's just your good old self tonight. So as you can see on the table, Arsenal 42 points, 23 games, 13 games won, 3 drawn, 7 lost. We've scored 26 goals now. We scored 36 goals, conceded 26, so a goal difference of only 10. Better than Tottenham's. If we lost that game and Tottenham won, we would go level on points. But goal difference counts as an extra point if it comes down to goal difference at the end of the season. It really does. So that's why we were all worried about it at the start of the season. The fact we were in December and still a negative goal difference was embarrassing. So we need to keep building on that. but the problem is we struggle to score goals. Lacazette ain't firing. We need a different alternative. So I want to try and see what we can do in terms of that. I'm going to bring up my squad builder. Build my lineup. Yeah, so, right. I'm going to bring this up as... bring this down. So there we are. Let's... so at the moment, we're playing Ramsdale in goal. Tomiyasu on the right. White. Gabriel. Finney. Partey. Xhaka. Saka. Odegaard. And he seems to want to play at the minute. Martinelli on the left. And Lacazette up front. Seven, 8. Arsenal's 18. Yeah, 18. And then Kieran Tierney is the number 3. Number 34, Granit Xhaka. Thomas Partey is number 5. So that's how we seem to play right now. Bang. Right, so that's how we seem to play right now. Right. Big up, Doughboy. Hope you're well, mate. You're more than welcome to come on as an Arsenal fan if you want to. I know we have sent the links. But yeah, this is how we seem to play right now, as it is. Now, he's not going to drop Tomiyasu because Tomiyasu is better at defense than Cedric, right? But the problem is Tomiyasu doesn't go forward and he doesn't overlap. So that means Saka's on his own. Now, if you decided I'm going to play Cedric Suarez in that role, for example, which is number 17, number 17, Cedric, who actually had a decent game against Wolves in the last game. But what it did was it gives an overlapping runner on both sides of the pitch. Granit Xhaka falls back here. Dave, right, and Partey to sort of cover the defence while Partey's allowed to feed it to the front three. But it gives Martinelli more space, Saka more space to cut in, right? Simple as that. Now, if I put those back the way they were, I'll put that back as Tommy, because Tomiyasu is going to play. I'll be very shocked if he doesn't play in this game because it's a huge game. And you won't want to change that back for the way it's. This is probably the way he's going to play. But the problem is Lacazette doesn't score. He just doesn't score. So we need an alternative. People have been suggesting putting Nketiah is not going to do it. So the only other option is Pepe. Right? Which is number 19. But the only other way we can do it is play Pepe in the middle, Martinelli on the left, Odegaard in the centre, and Saka on the right. Right? You couldn't do that and leave Saka to rest, for example, and say you put Laka up front, because you've got Laka still up front, which don't work. Pepe won't work without an overlapping runner, which Tomiyasu doesn't do. So you'd be stuck with a right side that's ineffective. So all we have to do is just mark the left hand side, and it's dealt with. The problem is when you play down the wings, you want both sides to work, so it gives them both like sides to worry about. It makes it much harder for them to defend, especially if they're playing a low block. And you've got to try and break them down, which Wolves, you will have to break them down gradually, because they are a team that you struggle to score against. So the only other option you could do is you put Martinelli up front, you put Pepe on the left, then you've got the overlapping runner, you've got Saka who can manage on his own. You could even encourage Tomiyasu to come forward, but the problem is I don't think he will. It's just not his natural game. It's just not his natural game whatsoever. We've got Static here as well. Big up, my friend. How you doing? Yo. Static.
Yeah, hello. Hold on.
Hello.
I'm here. How are you?
Yeah, not bad, man. So, like I was saying, we're just going through the different options we could do. So, like, we tried Pepe up front. You could put Martinelli up front, put Pepe on the left. And if you really didn't fancy putting Pepe on the left, you could swap him for Emile Smith-Rowe. Right? So people that saying we've got no options in this area, they're lying. You've got options. You've got different options you can play. Right? But as long as you're making sure, and actually when we played Smith-Rowe, Saka with Tierney and Tomiyasu as fullbacks, this front three has been very balanced. All we need now is then a striker to score goals. And I think if you get put Martinelli up front, he'll bang goals in. He did last time he was put up front. But everyone keeps saying we want to use Martinelli as a striker. Arteta has come out and said this. He wants to bring Martinelli in gradually as a striker. We'll give him the opportunity. Lacazette's not scoring. You need a different option. I would rather a manager try and have a go at something different if something's not working. Because what I feel is going to happen is no one, like, if he tried this option tomorrow night and we don't score, for example, I wouldn't have a go in for it, because I'd be like, well, if we played Laka, we wouldn't have scored anyway. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, so I'd rather him give it a go and see if it works. Because to be honest, even if Martinelli doesn't score, I bet you Smith Rowe or Saka will cut inside and get a goal, right? Or Odegaard will come in as backup, right? Because also in the end, you could also play it like this, as like a 4-3-3 with a double pivot. See, look, like that, and just drop Odegaard a bit deeper. If you really wanted to, you could put Xhaka here, and you could put Odegaard, Partey, which is what he's kind of wanted to do sometimes, which is play a 4-1-4-1. But I don't usually like that formation. I don't think that works particularly well for us. So for me, it's always, I think the best formation that's always suited us is a 4-2-3-1. Always. Right. What's your take on it? What would you like to see?
Well, it doesn't really. I don't know why you're asking me, man, because it makes no difference. Like, it doesn't matter what formation we play. It's not going to improve our attack immensely. Like, you know, you're not going to see us.
What would you do?
What I would do, I'd get rid of Arteta. That's what I would do.
yeah. Apart from that, but, like, we don't get rid of Arteta for this game.
I would I'll go back to, or if I was to have an educated guess, I would say get rid of Arteta, but also I would go back to playing 4-4-2 formation.
No, I'm just saying. Don't worry about
the
manager. Let's just on this game, man.
Do you want my? Yeah, I know, but do you want my opinion or not?
Yeah, I know, but like I said, excuse the manager. Just worry about the game.
Okay. Well, actually, I joined late, so I didn't know had to be. It didn't matter whether he was
that's what I
not.
asked. I asked you in the original. I asked you for the question. Like, ignore the manager. What would you do?
Okay. Well, if I can give you my answer, I'll tell you.
Yeah, I'm asking. I'm just saying, just ignore the manager bit. Like, I know we want to get rid of Arteta.
Can I answer the question? Go on. Well, like I said, I'm just giving you two things. Okay, one, if I get rid of Arteta, I would play 4-4-2. But if he was still there, I'd just go play 4-4-2 anyway, because it's more balanced.
So what I'm basically saying is, right, whether it's Arteta is here or not,
play 4-4-2
here or not. If you're the manager, what would you do?
I just told you 4-4-2.
4-4-2. So you would play 2 banks of 4. So who would you play in? You'd have to drop one of these lot. Right.
Xhaka.
So
you can play Partey and Odegaard together.
So you'd play Partey and Odegaard together, Saka on the right, Smith on the left, Martinelli and Lacazette.
Yep. Or even Pepe. Lacazette and Pepe. Pepe is the second striker. Be adventurous. Because he can play as a centre forward, Pepe.
This is Martinelli and Pepe.
Yeah, that as well.
Martinelli will drift to the left as he being like this sort of Henry-esque sort of role. You give Smith Rowe a chance to cut in. Saka will bomb down the right. Tierney will cover as backup for Smith Rowe as an overlap.
But Smith Rowe can also go down the wing and cut inside. He can do both options.
Gabriel will just fit this role here, and then White will come here. Right, Tomiyasu, like Partey would drop back. Actually, to be honest, so White would go here. Partey would go there. Right, Odegaard will stay here. Like, you see what I mean? This is how it would usually end up. So that way you don't get caught out. And then you box him in if you played it like that, you box him in your own half, basically. Like, in the end, you'd end up boxing him in your own half. They have nowhere to go. Because every time they launch the ball forward, you'd win it with the back 3 that you left behind. Mm-hmm. So, I mean, Jesus Christ, it should employ us as managers, mate. Trust me. Know what we're doing here, man. Yeah, we should employ each other. We should be managers of Arsenal Football Club. We know what we're doing, man. But then again, some people say it looks simple when you do it like this, but it's not so much when you're on the pitch.
And
which is a fair
you
point.
can also have players interchanging, so you can have Saka playing
This
left
the
wing,
thing.
Smith Rowe in the middle, and Odegaard drifting to the right as well. So it mixes everything up, whilst Partey's just sitting in the middle.
So I mean, hang on. So
He can play right wing, Odegaard, right midfield and right wing. I've seen him play a few times when he was at Real Sociedad for Spain.
I mean, to be honest, I've never minded the Xhaka and the thing is, Xhaka and Partey. I feel I don't think you're gonna get away from it. To be honest, I just don't feel there's the adequate midfield cover with that because
Yeah,
you need a natural DM for me. For Arsenal need a natural DM to hold it together, and when you've got Partey next to Xhaka, it seems to work quite well. We seem to be very balanced in sort of the way we defend and how organised we are in midfield. It seems to be the more organised midfield out the lot. Let me just put it that way. So in that case, then it would be, you could put then Smith Rowe in the middle, Pepe on the left, Martinelli up front, Saka on the right, and then Martinelli can interchange. Martinelli and Pepe can interchange with each other. Couldn't they?
I mean, look, 4-2-3-1 already works. So
yeah, so they could interchange with each other. Tierney will just stay on the wing, right? So there's still plenty of options and ways where you can play around it. So, but yeah, that's the way I do it, man. That's the way I do it. But will he do it that way? I ain't sure. Sure. Big ups, Del Boy, man. I hope you're well.
You say hello to me. Hey, Del Boy.
I know. I know. Sorry,
I'm surprised he's not come on.
He said he was going to pop on at some point, but I get why people, because obviously the Champions League is on tonight. So I do respect that, man.
We're not in it.
Yeah, well, it is fun watching Man United getting smashed.
Yeah.
Right. Well, actually, no. It's more like they're 1-0 up, but they think they might be back in it, but I don't think they are. If Atletico Madrid take that 1-0 lead, right? If they take that 1-0 lead to the Old Trafford, I think Man United are screwed. To be honest, because Simeone is just a master tactician when it comes to breaking them down, and they're struggling to score goals right now. So, but yeah, that's how I'd play it. There's different ways you can do it. I mean, obviously, I was mentioning earlier about Henry and his comments. What did you make of it?
His comments or the fans' comments?
No, the fans' comments on what the fans were doing to him.
They're not Arsenal fans. They can't be Arsenal fans if they're disrespecting a club legend. I mean, you don't have to agree with his opinion. That's absolutely fine. But to actually abuse the guy, and this is why he's off social media completely. Henry, he did the right thing to quit social media altogether. He's like, I'm just gonna get off all social media platforms because, well, he saw it, he's seen it, and
you know what's funny?
That's why I've gone.
Do you know what's funny? Sorry. Do you know what's funny as well is that this is also but from the same bunch of fans that overhype these players. They overhype these players and big up these players, overhype them so much, saying that they can do this, that, and all the other, right? And yet, when actually a legend that holds so much high standards for the club puts the club under pressure by wanting to do this, that, and all the other, wanting to actually progress, then then they never go at him for it, which I don't get. I don't get it at all. Right, you've overhyped these players, so surely you should be backing what he's saying. Surely.
Yeah, of course.
It makes no sense. It literally I mean, like one of the comments just literally just said, "I fucking hate Thierry Henry." And I'm like, well, that's good for you. I
You
literally replied back.
hate his
I said, do you
opinion.
know what then? I hate plastics like you then, so fuck off. And he went, how dare you say that? And I said, I'll say what I fucking want, mate. How old are
How
you?
dare you?
Then I went, how old are you? And answered a fucking question. Right? He went, 17. He said, so by the time Henri was winning his title, you were just about to scratch. And I just said this earlier in the show. Right? He's about 16 years old, this kid, something like that. So I said, you're about 16 years old, are you? So yeah, so you were about the same. So when we won when we went invincible, you weren't even a thought in your fucking parents' fucking brains, right? Before you were born, you weren't even an egg scratching. Or as my dad used to put it, you weren't even scratching your old dad's underpants before you fucking decided to. Before you were fucking before Henri was winning titles, right? And you've got the temerity to sit there and slag him off because he has a high standard for this club. You joking?
Yeah.
Like I said, like some of these kids, their parents weren't even thinking about them or conceiving them before they fucking saw Henri win the title. Know what I mean? What a joke, honestly.
Well, I was going to say, the fans, you can disagree with his opinion. I know I'm repeating myself, but it's true. You can disagree with his opinion, but don't go and abuse the guy. Like, come on. He's just giving his own honest opinion.
And he loves the club to death.
Oh, yeah, he's a fan of Arsenal.
He's loved this club from its very start.
He wants Arsenal to win trophies. He wants Arsenal to win the league again. Is it really that wrong?
Isn't that what we want?
Yeah. Apparently it is wrong. And it's kind of funny because, can I just say, it seems to be like half the fan base, actually the Arsenal fans don't know what they want because half of them want top 4, the other half are saying, oh, top 6 is okay, 7th place is okay, it's better than 8th place from last season. And I was like, but the fans that are criticising Henri, but are the same fans that said they want 4th place, but Henri just said he wants 4th place at the very least. If we don't, it's a failure.
Yeah.
But why is everyone getting upset about it? Because
how hard's about that?
Yeah, it's like, didn't the certain fans that said they wanted 4th place, didn't you guys say you wanted 4th place? So
you wanted 4th place to prove how good Arteta is, because you said Arteta was that good, and to back your point up, because you worry more about your agendas than the actual football club. Plus, you also sat there, as well as saying that, you want us to go and win the league, which you say we can't do without getting top 4.
Can I just say as well? Yeah, can I just say as well, wherever we finish at the end of the season above 8th place, it's not an improvement. It's not progress. I just want to say that to all the Artetian fans out there that are listening. It's not progress.
Unless you get full
winning a league, that's progress.
Yeah,
winning a league title, that's progress.
Oh,
winning a European trophy, that's progress.
Hang on.
Sorry, just let me finish. I've said it now.
Yeah, I understand. Yeah, I know. What I'm saying
I've said it. I'm done. Go ahead.
I know.
I'm letting you talk.
I know, but just
go ahead. You were talking whilst I was trying to finish what I had to say.
Shush. No.
Go.
Look, if we're getting full spot and into Champions League football, I would take that as some progress, because it's towards the target we need. We're not going to go out and win the title straight away. No way. Yeah. I am. Don't worry, I am. But
yeah. Okay.
But it's just as soon as you finished, I started. That's like
I was trying to get to my point. That's all.
Everyone did hear it. We all heard. We did hear it. Trust me.
Well, I couldn't hear myself. Sorry, I apologize.
That's all right. It's fine. It's cool. But like I said, look, I'll take it as some progress, and the reason I say that is because it's towards the main objective, which is towards winning the league. We're not going to go out and win the league the next season, are we? We're not going to do that. There's no way. We could spend 300 billion quid. This ain't FIFA.
Oh,
Like, you can't just buy all the best players in the world and start winning the league. Like, it ain't gonna happen. I mean, it might happen in Luca's world, but I don't know about everyone else's world. It don't work in that
okay.
world. Like,
Okay, let me.
but it's towards the main target. My main target is still to go win the league. You're not going to turn me into an Arteta in fan until he gets me in the title race and pushes it all the way to fucking May. That's
Okay,
called a title race.
let me have my say now.
Go on.
Let me make it interesting to everyone that's listening, especially Arteta fans. Listen, I did actually say the worst case scenario would be if Arsenal had finished in the top 4 and won a trophy. I would have definitely considered it as some sort of progress. However, to finish 4th and to not win at least one of the domestic cups, not the FA Cup or the League Cup, I'm sorry, it's a failure to me, because I want us to win trophies.
Yeah, I understand that, but
So,
it would.
we'll finish 4th. Okay, great, fantastic. But did we win a trophy as well? No.
I understand.
It's not progress.
That. Yeah, I understand that, but I would also flip it and say I would take the year of pain of not winning a trophy. Don't forget, I'd love to win every trophy.
Sorry.
No. But I'd love to win. I love to win every year. I'd love to win a trophy every year. I'd love to win a League Cup or an FA Cup or a European Cup or something like that, or the league, right?
Yeah.
I'd love to do that, right? But if I'm going to take a year of pain of not winning anything, but to get full spot so I can go get, so I've got the money and the pulling power and the attractiveness to go and get the players that we need, so we can then push on and go and win an FA Cup and into a title race and maybe even to the next season go and actually win the league, right, with the best players and also challenging Europe. I'd take the year of pain. I'd take the year of pain for the long term. I'd take the year of pain of finishing 4th and having no trophy, for then the next season be competing for an FA Cup and a European Cup and getting into the last 16 or quarterfinals of the Champions League, right? Because obviously we're still building the squad, and also we've invested heavily, right, on the players we need to go start challenging for the league. If we then decide, if we got top 4,
not me,
right, and won no trophy, and then next season we still ain't won no trophy, we're just about to scrape top 4, right, and we're basically done the same thing, then it's not progress. Then I'm like, no, that's not good enough. Like, you don't stop there, you got to keep going, right? It doesn't stop. The ladder don't stop there. The ladder keeps going up, right? Once you get to the top of it, that's when you can stop, right? So, and even then, you do what Man City do, which is keep improving to stay at the top. So, yeah, I would take the year of pain if it meant that I would then be able to challenge even harder for every single competition, because I've got the better players and the better pulling power and the better brand of a football club, because we're in because we have Champions League football. Do you see my point with that one?
Yeah.
It's gone very quiet. He's probably pissed off at me.
No, because I don't agree with everything you're saying. You make some good points, but we can have to agree to disagree.
Okay, yeah. Look, man, that's the whole point of it.
Which is fine. Yeah.
This is the point. And look, Arteta.
Can I just say as well?
We
went 9 years without a trophy.
Yeah, I
we
do
kept
remember that.
finishing
Trust me.
fourth.
No, that's not good. That's not good enough. Don't trust me. That's not good enough. Like I said,
we can't go through that again.
No, Static. That's why I said if we went through the same season, if we had got top 4 this season, and then next season we did the same thing, I would not be counting. Then I would be calling him out. Then I would not be wanting it. No, that's why I said you've got to still keep improving and get me in a title race.
Yeah,
then I'll start considering it. Right? Until then, you're not turning me around.
Even when Wenger was in charge, there were a couple of times we didn't win a trophy, but we still finished in the top 4, and then we won a trophy the next year, and then we didn't win a trophy. But yeah, that's what I mean.
But that's
we've been there and done it, man.
I've been there and done it. I've seen it with Wenger. That's why I got rid of Wenger.
Yeah, we all have.
I wanted to get a manager. Yeah, because I wanted to get a manager that would win us the league again.
Oh yeah,
I
of
didn't
course.
want a manager that would get us straight top four and then be happy to sit there and get top four again. No, that's not what I said. Like, that's why I said if we went next season and still did the same thing, I would be saying, no, that's not good enough. Get him out. Get him out.
Mm.
So that's what I meant. Like, so next season, if we got top four, I would expect us to invest in the transfer window and then go get the players that we deserve and that we should be getting to go and push for the FA Cup, push for the League Cup, push for the Champions League, and push for and try and push as much as we can. So I don't think we'd have the full squad to be able to do it, but push as much as we can, Liverpool and Man City and the others, it for a league title.
The problem
And then
is,
improve even further from that.
we need 8 to 10 new players if we're ever going to compete for the league and Champions League next season.
Yeah, that's why I said it's not going to be a one season job. It's not going to be a one season job.
Yeah, but who says we can't bring that many players at once?
Just the way Arsenal operate.
Oh yeah, with the way Arsenal is.
Trust me.
We'll bring in 4 players and then
we could have Conte in. He still wouldn't do it. They still wouldn't let him do it.
Yeah.
But that's also why you'd also want an elite manager who would make up for the shortfalls of the squad, like what Conte does. But there you go. But that's my whole stance on it. Like, I would not be accepting top. If we got top 4 this season, I would not be just accepting top 4 and no trophy next season. I'll be expecting top 4 and something else. And going forward, and actually, no, I wouldn't be expecting 4th. I'd be expecting 2nd or 3rd. And actually going somewhere with it, and actually looking like at one point, oh, could Arsenal actually win the league this season? You know, like, not actually be definite, but actually put everyone in the question. Oh, Arsenal in the title race. I just love the fact that Arsenal will be in a question of that. And then next season, and then the season after that is like, Jesus Christ, they've spent well in the transfer market. Look out for them this season. Right? And actually you fulfill on that promise. Whilst winning trophies still. Right? Simple as that. Simple as that. That's how I see it. But like I said, there's different people. Dean Smith, big up yourself. We're both Arsenal fans. This is why it's called the Arsenal Gossip Column. So we're both Gooners. So you see a lot of Arsenal content on here, mate. So as well as, but we also do football content as well. So big up yourself. And as you can see, it's all for Children's Liver Disease Foundation below. So if you do like our content and you do like our opinions and that, do hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, and also hit the join button down below. Become a member from as little as $1.99 a month a day. The more you donate, the better the perks you get. So make sure you go and check those out right now and go and donate, because it is to a worthy cause. So yeah, we're coming up to about an hour in. Man United are still 1-0 down. Lol.
Wait, are they playing at home or away?
No way.
Oh yeah, Atletico Madrid will win because they're very strong at home.
Yeah, I think they'll win overall. What do you
said
think
Liverpool's
about
winning against Leeds?
Hmm?
Did you say Liverpool's winning against Leeds?
I think so. I heard it. Yeah.
Okay.
I heard.
I haven't seen any of the results, so I have no idea.
They're 5-0 up.
Wow.
Jesus Christ.
I know Burnley's playing Tottenham.
Leeds get battered everywhere they go. Leeds get battered everywhere they go. Sorry.
That's fine.
But yeah, look at Brentford. Look, Brentford's like form shit. You know what I mean? Fucking hell. But yeah, I mean, there's not anything. Oh, look, oh, you bastards.
What? Tottenham
Elanga.
scored.
Oh, do you know what? Fair play to him. Do you know what? Fucking fair play to him. Fair play to Elanga. Fair play to him. Fair play to him.
Is it 1-0?
It's 1-0.
Yeah. Okay. Well, at least they're not going to Good. At least they're not giving up
literally,
without a fight, Man United.
What?
Home and away. That will be the case. By the way, I'm surprised to say someone's not here to say again. Top four is over for Arsenal.
Oh, mate, I'm just literally putting this in lazy chat right now. It's what he's had to go through since the Middlesbrough penalty miss. After, so happy to see him score and prove his doubters.
Wait, didn't he score against Leeds a few days ago? Or was it someone else?
Haters wrong, even if I want Madrid.
Hit the like button, everyone, and subscribe.
I've just literally put that. I literally just put it in there, man. Anyway, there's not much else about the Arsenal, is there? Is there anything else that you've touched upon, Static, you want to raise in today's show, or did you want to call it a
night? This press conference. Oh, gosh. I don't know if you've seen it. Oh, it's so depressing. I don't want to talk about it. I really don't.
You don't? Nah, let's leave it there, shall we then?
But what I was going to say, look, and I don't like to bring up Chelsea, but like I said, every time we fail to win trophies, they keep winning trophies and they close the gap behind us, you know. Like I said, if we're not careful, we're going to be dropped to being the fourth most successful team in England instead of the third. That's what I'm saying. Like, I just can't lower my standards, man. That's what I'm saying.
Know,
if we don't win at least one trophy every season,
mate, I hear
just to keep ourselves above Chelsea,
mate, I hear you. But
it's not good enough.
Mate, I hear you. But some of these, I know. But some of these people are willing to put up with this shit.
I know.
They're willing to put up with this shit. All right, but yeah, man. Look, I've got another stream at 11, so we're gonna be.
Oh yeah, it starts in like 3 minutes.
I've got another show at 11, and it's at 11 though.
I thought it starts in 3 minutes. My mistake. I'm thinking of a different show.
It ain't me that fucking late. Jesus Christ.
I don't know. Like I said,
I don't know. They're just. Oh shit! I know why. That was for tomorrow.
Okay.
That's for tomorrow's. That's tomorrow AM, dickhead.
So it was meant to be tomorrow morning, not tonight.
It's tomorrow morning. It's for tomorrow morning show. My bad. Yeah, the pre-season review is at 11. The pre-season review. Pre-season trap session is a review.
Yeah.
Oh, you didn't mention everything this time, did you, you twat? Sorry, a different person. Right? Don't worry.
Yeah,
but anyway, we're gonna leave it there, man. Make sure you hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the share button. Where can I find you, my bro?
Well, I've got a new thing. People, just subscribe to me on YouTube, and you can also find me. It's that simple. Just subscribe to me on YouTube. You can also find me on Steven's channel and many other Arsenal-related channels. And yeah, that's it.
Cool. Yeah. Wicked. And like he said, he's always going to be here as a regular, as usual. Smash the likes, people. Big up Doughboy. You know it makes sense. You know it makes sense, right? You know it makes sense, right, Rodney? All right. I love that film. I love that series. It's so. I got the whole set. It's funny as fuck. It's so funny as fuck. But yeah. Anyway, make sure you hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, people. We are out of here for this evening. I know. Big up to everyone that has watched, and we're back tomorrow morning. We're back. We're back at 11. I'm back at 11 on SFeatley F1 for a review of the first track day of the first test day of the first pre-season track session. That's what they're calling it. And then I am live tomorrow as well on SFeatley F1 early in the morning, 9:45 in the morning, to do a vlog, to do a live update session live from the hospital, constantly updating you on what's going on in the session, as we did earlier today, which I got a big everyone up for because we hit 2.9k views on that video after that stream finished. Loads of people watching at one point, up to 89 people watching at one point, which is incredible, which I can't believe. That's 2 videos in the space of 2-3 weeks that I've had about 80 people watching at once, which is incredible for a channel that's only just been a month old. So I can't thank you enough. So to people that have watched it, if you haven't, go and do it right now. And we're back doing the same thing tomorrow, more updates, and we're doing more updates for Thursday, for Friday as well. And we also, don't forget, the next session is on the 10th to 12th of March. And we'll be doing live watch-alongs to it.
Can I just say something finally?
Go on.
Yeah, so not just that. Arteta out, Kroenke out, of course. Edu out, Vinay out, and the rest of the board out. Sorry?
Hamilton for an 8th title.
That's it for me. Oh yeah, fake positive fans out.
Hamilton for an 8th title. Come on, man, say it.
What?
Hamilton for an 8th title.
Hamilton for an 8th title. Go Hamilton. Go Lewis Hamilton.
TMLH. Team LH. Team LH. That's what I'm talking about. Hashtag T. No worries, Delboy, man. No worries. No, there's always another time. Hashtag Team LH.
Hamilton in, haters out.
Right. Don't worry. But anyway, make sure you hit the like, share, subscribe, and we'll see you guys soon. Take care.